Okay, so don't fucking talk.
Try it now.
All right. Welcome to an unnamed or an unnumbered episode of TheAscertainers. This might be my last one. These dickheads are just killing me. They set me up and we're like, let's do a promo real straight and sleek and sexy and, professional.
But I gave him the silent countdown. Yeah. I was being so professional.
You said go, and I started going, and then you started, fuck, we're screwed. Thanks for listening. We'll have this equipment on Facebook Marketplace tomorrow. Bid early, bid often. Ascertainers podcast. It's about life. It's about music. It's about the essence of Jeff. It is a real whiz banger, and let's face it, you're not doing anything for the next 45 minutes other than waiting for your pod pie to get finished. So kick your shoes off.
You used that line last time.
Put your feet up and watch me pummel my brother to death via audio. And welcome to the Ascertainers. I'm Jim. That's Mark.
Hello, everyone.
There we go. Today we have a guest. His name is, if I'm pronouncing this correctly, Jeff. Is that your name?
Hefe.
Hefe! He is my brother. I've known him my whole life. He's down. We can't say why he's down. Because we're not. This is we're trying to avoid references to the time.
I don't know why we do that.
He laid down a rule and breaks it in about 42 seconds.
No, we're 3 minutes in and I stopped myself. But, so, okay. I wanted to make a special shout out because we have had, I think we started in episode 6 with theme music. And we've had actually 2 versions. It's the same song, but it was donated, I think. I don't think we haven't seen a bill yet, but I mean, I'd pay for it. It's a quality work. That was done by my youngest son, who is dabbles in the music arts, and we really appreciate the version you just heard. The current iteration thereof is actually done live. The first one was done like on a 4-track or whatever, where he was playing all the instruments, but this one's got it's a little warmer and cooler. And I think it really fits our vibe, our sensibility. What do you think, Mark?
Well, we came up with it, and I think I covered this earlier. We just said like a 70s vibe to the music. And your son came up with the perfect intro. I love it.
The kid's on fire. And I talked to our T-shirt designer, who has been quite busy, and she says that it's not forgotten, but it will...
They have a lot going on right now.
They do, yeah.
So,
but I think I'm going to take a wild guess and say that we'll be happy with the result. If nothing else, it'll be something.
Because our pre-sales were sold out already.
Yeah, we did a Kickstarter and we raised $1 million. We were only looking for 800.
I was just going to ask.
We were looking for 800. We got $1 million.
What charity do the proceeds go to?
The Ascertainers
at gmail.com. Mail us your money
directly. We're non-denominational, but we prefer small bills, like 20s. But yes, so let me tell you a little story about a man named Newt.
Wow.
Doing the Newts promo uninterrupted. It should go quickly.
I just want to interrupt.
Say something right away. God.
Well, you did like a past reference to another episode.
But it was in the past. All episodes are in the past.
Right, but you always get onto me when we're trying to do one episode where we're not referencing past episodes. But then you do it, and you get away with it. I just want to throw the flag.
This is a really bad...
Look at my mouth. It's a gape.
All right, I won't say another word.
I'll tell you this right now. I'll be right back. I don't like your attitude. I'm going to go to Newt's where it's relaxing, and you're not there. So if you want to... come hang out with me and not Mark at Newt's. Come on by. It's Apple Valley, Minnesota. It's Pilot Knob and about 160th or so, between that and 42. Go there because they have good food. The French fries were especially good tonight.
I was just gonna say I had the man's version of a White Castle.
The Okie Smash Burger. We've all had the Okie Smash Burger, except Mark has it with fake meat. That's okay.
Has it with what?
He don't eat meat. He's a pterodactyl. They don't eat meat.
Hey, they have a.
I thought we weren't referencing other things. Maybe this is not that.
Well, no,
but
they have a.
It's not like we're gonna. What I'm saying is that we can't say, "Oh, it's I don't. There was a holiday yesterday." We're not going to say that. Oh, I guess I just did though. Son of a biscuit. They'll have to ask. Maybe they'll think it's the 4th of July.
We were comparing two, but I guess yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm always confused when you come up with these rules, and I break them or I don't understand them whenever we do them.
You came up with the idea.
I never did come up with the idea. That was all you every time.
The idea was that you would not interrupt me during certain parts of it. And
don't make me come across the table.
Newt's promo right now, and you're interrupting the crud out of me.
Sorry.
I shouldn't say that about our sponsor. Newt's is our sponsor, and they were nice enough because we talk about Newt's on pretty much every episode. I would say all but maybe one or two of third.
See what I mean?
You can't do it. I can't do it. Anyway, we asked them. We're like, hey, we're putting the vibes out there for getting you guys some business in here. So we want a cut. And he's like, what do you want? And we said, we want a free beer when we come in. And he's like, okay. So I think we asked for too little. But I'm cool with the arrangement.
I am too.
Because they kind of, we don't even got to ask for it anymore. They just kind of throw it on there, which is cool. So, anyway, that's Newt's. If you haven't been there yet, go there. What's your face?
There was a fly.
Does your face hurt? There was not a fly!
There's definitely a fly.
Okay. Well, Jeff, you had the adult White Castle. Is that what you called it?
Well, it's not as good as a White Castle, but it's a very, very good hamburger. It's the closest anybody's ever come to make it, but it's a big one. It's huge. It's a half-pound burger.
It'll fill you up.
Yep. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing.
Everything is beautiful in its own way. Even Mark.
And they have the best coleslaw.
Remember that song?
No. Is it a Beatles?
Everything is beautiful. Sammy Davis Jr.
Oh.
How'd you like that? Sammy.
Yeah.
Everything.
Do you remember what Sammy Davis Jr. looked like? He kind of had that.
Yes.
Well, according to Eddie Murphy, that it was like a Coke jaw. He was so wired up on Coke all the time. And, hey, man. He was gritting his teeth together all the time. No, you can find that on Google.
I don't think Coke was prevalent back in the 50s.
Are you shitting me? It was in fucking pop. It was everywhere.
Right, but it wasn't the drug.
That was actually way back.
I watched that Johnny Depp movie, so I know a lot. Because that was like a documentary.
That was back in the.
What 40s. The hell was the name of that one movie? It wasn't Secret Garden, was it? No, it was Secret Window. Or something window.
No, I'm talking about where he was
Scarlet Window.
The drug king running cocaine up from.
Oh, I thought you meant Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
You are all over the place.
You said you saw that Johnny Depp movie.
Yeah, where he's the originator of the coke craze in Miami and California. Blow.
I was not expecting that. I mean, I was sitting there ready to.
But he brought cocaine to the forefront. It wasn't prevalent before then.
All right, I agree with you. He was like the Sam Walton of. Do you remember his name?
Sam Walton.
God damn, you're good. You are formidable.
No, I don't.
Neither do I. What else you been talking about? Let's see. We got that. We got a little radio game action. Jeff has gone upstairs. We introduced Jeff, right? I mean, I feel like we've done like 5 different starts.
I have no idea. I interrupted you so many times, and I promise not to.
I'm going to, you know what? Next episode, I'm going to let you do the intro, because I think you need to know what I'm up against. And don't worry, I won't fuck with you the entire time. And then maybe that'll kind of cool you jets. And
no, I do apologize. It's just tough not to, and I know it gets on your nerves, and I know it's tough. You do a great job anyways.
We got 45 minutes. I'll give you a chance. You don't have to cut me off in the first 8 seconds.
I know it. I apologize.
Oh, it's the Ascertainers, the feel-good podcast of, I can't say when, but yeah. So anyway, radio game. Look at this. We've got a couple of beers with them. One of those looks like Castle Danger.
Negative.
What's that one?
They're
What's
both
the front
rocks.
one? Oh, regular Two-Hearted.
Yep.
Have you tried the Extreme Two-Hearted?
Negative.
Is that what that one? What's that one?
This is the big-hearted.
Yeah, that's what I mean. What's the percent on that one?
I think this one's worse. No, this one's up there like 9.8.
No, it's more than that. It's double digit.
No, 9.5.
A 9.5er.
And this one is 7.
I think
This is a good beer.
my brother buys beer more so for the alcohol content than any of the ingredients.
That's not true. I'm just an IPA guy. I don't drink any other beer but IPA.
Okay.
Yeah, I think mine is an IPA.
Yours is a Invisible Pilsner.
In Iowa, that's an IPA.
That is a Coors Light. Am I saying it right?
Coors Light.
Okay, so here we are. We're going to talk about the radio game. We had previously. Oh, can we do the?
Well, let's do it.
All right, we get 6 bands. Since this is the second episode of a night, I'll do a recap of my first 4, and then I will give you my new 2. Let's do it like that.
Fine.
Cleaner, better chance of us not messing it up. I got the Allman Brothers. I got Santana. I got Red Rider and Alice Cooper. And then I'm adding to the party Huey Lewis and the News.
Excellent.
And Genesis. And I'll take Phil Collins for the block.
Wow, those are all... You're doing a wide spread.
Formidable.
Yes.
Goddamn
Almost
right.
cheating with the Phil Collins thing.
Oh, trust
Almost
me.
cheating.
I guess I should have gone Phil Collins and then you would throw in Genesis. But at this point, we're expanding the... because Jeff won on the last episode.
So now they're making it like easy.
On the third try. But anyway, and we still have to verify. But
Yeah,
he
we'll
did
have
write
to
it
check
down.
the tape.
He has a blank sheet of paper and 4 bands on it. I'm pretty sure that was it. So
Number
we've had
3.
2 winners. But now that he's a winner, he's like, oh, well, let's tighten down the rules so nobody else can win. How about throwing me a bone, pal?
So
All right,
go ahead,
so what
Jeff.
do you got, Jeff? Tell us your first 4, and then including the winner, and then who are the next 2?
Okay, my original 4 were Led Zeppelin, The Doors, Boston, and the Doobie Brothers. And my follow-up tonight now are Pink Floyd and Aerosmith.
Yeah. those are- I'm not going to win because I went with the Amboy Dukes with Ted Nugent. And then it was James Gang with
I'm gonna
Joe
give you.
Walsh.
I'm gonna give you any Ted Nugent. You can't.
Well,
you can't pigeonhole yourself into.
well, that
Amboy
would be
Dukes.
my legacy one, and then
anything Ted.
and then James Gang would be Joe Walsh, Eagles, and then I'll go with you 2. Did anyone say that yet?
Nope.
And in honor of Hall pulling out the restraining order on Oates
Oh, I thought
yesterday,
you were gonna pull out something
I'm going to
else.
do Hall and Oates.
What?
Yeah.
Oates was going after Hall?
They say it's a contract dispute, but I read that it might be a restraining order against.
What? That should be the other way around.
Like, stay
if
away.
Oates got 50% of what they brought in, he was stealing.
Who's the blonde-haired one?
Hall. Daryl Hall.
Yeah.
And then John Oates was the guy with the mustache.
So Hall's taken out a restraining order on Oates.
Yeah, okay. But you would think it would be the other way around, where Oates would be like, hey, Dick, you've been making money off me for years. Why don't you back the F off? That'll be fun to watch that one play out in the courts.
Weren't they 50-50? I mean, it was Hall and Oates.
Well, I don't
But
know.
Hall has done a lot
Hall
of things
Hall
solo.
did the heavy lifting of that band.
Yes.
I could have been Oates, and they would have been fine.
Exactly. It was like Simon and Garfunkel. Paul Simon did the heavy lifting with that.
We have a song.
And
We do not have a winner. Renegade. Dear Mama, I'm in Sticks.
all fear for my life from the lawn.
Oh, Sticks
of the wall.
would have been a great band to put down.
Jeff's writing Sticks down now between his, So, okay, well, there we go, kids. That was all the prepared material we had. We will go back to the radio game until Mark or I win. And yeah, hope we.
Well, I can edit us
Well,
winning.
you're guaranteed to win because I won't be here next time.
So there's a lot you haven't been here. We haven't talked about it. But Jeff, did you get introduced on this episode properly? When you went upstairs, I asked Mark. I'm like, I forget because we started like 5 different times.
Probably
Jeff is
not.
my brother. Jeff is my older brother. I have an old brother older than him. And we should try to get him on sometime. He'd be interesting as well.
He would be a great guest.
But yeah, we could talk about how many of these albums in this box are his. So yeah, it'll be tough to get an opinion out of him though. So anyway, we got Jeff tonight. He's our first 4-time attendee.
Wow.
Right. By the time this comes out, this is your 4th time you've recorded with us.
Well,
so
that's crazy.
yeah, he's pretty good. He listens to a lot of podcasts, and he's pretty much better than us at it. So that's cool.
4 times, but we've been on for what, 10 years so far?
How many hundreds of podcasts are there?
That's right. We don't know when this episode's coming out.
How many hundreds of episodes are there?
Well, we don't know. It's probably in the thousands by now. By the way, how's your flying car doing?
George Jetson, his boy Elroy.
There's another. So we needed a topic, and we were going to do another food one because recently we had done one as recently as a few minutes ago. But we don't know when that'll air. But yeah, what did we decide on, Mark?
Game shows, I think.
Yeah. Why don't you lead the way? I'm talking too much.
Start with something like The Price is Right, because that's been on forever. But
what was it? I have 2 favorite parts of The Price is Right.
And which are? Come On Down?
3. Come on down, because sometimes.
Come on.
So we watched that a lot in like college, and it was, let's just say it was pre-internet, and you'd have to be a little creative with your, resources. But sometimes when some of the women would run down, they were a little less supported than other women. And then I liked when somebody guessed it right away, Bob Barker would make him reach into his fucking pocket to get $100 bill out of it. What the hell, Bob? He's an otherwise pretty stand-up guy.
Lower.
Yeah. It's like, oh, there's a hole in your pocket, Bob. Goddamn right there is. How do you think it got there? Shit, what was it? I said that 2?
That's
what
2.
was the third? The
I don't
third
know.
might have been when they spin the wheel. Once in a while, somebody would like fall.
Oh, yeah.
And they were gonna get sucked into it.
I like the Swiss guy that climbed up the Alp.
Yeah, the mountain climber. That was a good one. Also, the models. The models were, now they have like guy models and stuff on. They're really changing up the game.
There was a guy that's active. Bob wasn't the original MC for that show.
No.
Steve Allen?
I believe
I don't think it was.
I
It was
believe
some
that's a
other
good
guy. It was a
swing.
tall...
Drew Carey? Drew Carey's grandpa?
But that wasn't even Bob Barker's first one.
What do you mean?
He did Truth or Consequences before.
Oh, yeah.
He got it on.
How about that?
I thought they kind of ran concurrently there.
I think he started on Truth or Consequences and then fell into...
Well, Bill Cullen wound up hosting that for a long time.
He was the come on down guy forever.
Maybe that's who I was thinking of his first Price is
No,
Right
Bill
guy.
Cullen was the announcer. He never hosted.
No, Bill Cullen is, you're thinking of Johnny something.
Johnny Cullen.
Bill Cullen!
There you go.
Original host of the Truth or Price is Right.
Yes.
I believe you.
Bill Cullen.
So I think they swapped.
Seriously? They
When
took each other's
Bob went
shows?
to Price is Right, then Bill went to Truth or Consequences.
Wow,
Because that went on. You're right. It did overlap for a couple of years.
Okay.
Okay, let me ask you this. These guys did multiple games. What a job. You know what I mean? It's like there's 300 million people, 200 million back then.
Well, they taped like 12
No, my
shows
point
a
is this,
day.
is why is Wink Martindale on more than one?
Well, they were
It's like, what do you do for a living? Well, I'm a game show host.
We'll name the Wink Martindale.
He was on the one with the oh god dang it.
See, that's what I mean. I know
He
the
was
name,
on
but
at least 3.
It had the devil, the
that was
Press Your Luck.
Joker's Wild.
Oh, Joker's Wild. Yeah,
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was a weird show. It was kind of actually kind of interesting, I believe. So, okay. You keep talking.
Was he the one who
again.
did Press Your Luck also?
No. I don't think so. Look at that. Wake Martindale. Thank you, phone, for...
Card Sharks was always a strange one to me. We interviewed 100 people, and the
Card
answer
Sharks?
to this, Card Sharks.
Oh, the questions were absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, and then they would try to make small talk about well, I think that most people would think this way, so I'm going to say it's less than 35. I didn't care for it. It was weird to me.
Not well done.
No, you're right. And what's the other one? The rolling the dice one.
That was Gambit, I think.
Could it-
Gambit?
No, that's an actual game. But that was one of the games you played on Price is Right.
There was a one that it was like Card Sharks, but they rolled the dice instead.
I don't recall that one.
I'm trying.
There was a point in time that there was like 3 hours straight of just game shows.
Match Game.
Match Game, I love Match
Match
Game.
Game was
That
one
was-
of the raunchiest shows.
Gene
early.
Rayburn
Gene
was
Rayburn.
probably the best.
Yeah,
God,
Mark
it was-
really likes Gene. He was very...
Oh, he was hilarious.
He's subtle, but not really. I don't know what the right word was, but he was very mischievous anyway.
And who learned a lot from that when he went to Family Feud was Richard Dawson.
Dick Dawson,
Yeah.
who'd like just fucking straight up
everyone.
make out with people.
Slip him the tongue. Yeah, that was...
And then Hollywood Squares.
Yeah, that was...
That was funnier than hell.
That was. Did you ever see that thing I sent you with Paul Lynn?
Oh, God, Paul Lynn is hilarious.
He was- yeah, he
is
was great.
hilarious.
They said, what was
Or he had good writers, let's put it that way.
Right.
Paul Lynn? The question was, under what circumstances do most people tenderize their meat? And Paul Lynn goes, oh, loneliness.
I think he came up with a few on the spot.
The one really good one was, what was Grandpa doing when he got ketchup on his head? Paul Lynn comes on trying to get it in his mouth. Oh, hilarious.
I don't quite get it. Why is it so hard to find out what game shows Wink Martindale was on? That's come on, internet. You're better than this. Game show.
Just
there.
Wikipedia wink.
I've done. I literally just got off Wikipedia. He's still with us. He's 89 years young. He's had 2 wives. And one since
Did he get one from the
1975.
game show?
His parents are
He was a
James
disc,
and Francis.
He was a disc jockey.
Now
okay. This is seems. Oh, he was on Tic Tac Doe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that
He's
was
got a
that.
shitload. There was one called Gambit.
I don't remember
Okay.
that one.
There was Headline Chasers.
Don't remember.
High Rollers. I think that sounds like a dice game to me. High Rollers.
High Rollers was
There you
it?
go. The Last Word, Great Getaway Game, Trivial Pursuit, Shuffle, Boggle, Jumble. Is that one show? Okay. Instant Recall, Debt,
He was
and most famously, Tic Tac Doe.
Tic Tac Toe was a good one.
so
The rest
basically-
were just lazy.
basically he was just a game show slut.
That's what he did.
That's what he
Wow.
was. That's
Who
what they-
wouldn't
that's what
want to be a game show slut? I want to be a game show slut.
Password was another good one.
Password.
Yeah, that was with
that was Bill Cullen.
No, Kennedy. Something Kennedy. Last name Kennedy.
We
Oh,
need
truth or
someone.
consequence. We need a
Newlywed Game was
Bob Eubanks.
Bob
Bob Eubanks. The $25,000.
Dick Clark.
Dick Clark. That was a good one.
That's one of my favorite all time. I still
I'm
enjoy
so
that.
old. When I first started, that was $1,000.
It was probably a 5,000 when I started. Yeah, it was pretty low.
I'm so old it was $1.20.
I love when a celebrity goes on there and they just reveal how fucking stupid they are. And it's there's always going to be one. There's 4 people on, right? 2 celebrities, 2 regular people, contestants. But they'll play one game with the original combination, and then the contestants will switch to the other. They'll
Right.
get a turn with the celebrity, each celebrity. But it's like at the end of the game, I think there's always one person who's the idiot. Now, hear me out. So let's say that you 2 were the contestants, and Bill Murray and J.P. Morgan were the celebrities. So you're with Bill, you're with JP, and Jeff wins. So Jeff goes to the big money round,
Yep.
right?
The back chairs.
Now they come back and they switch. Now either Jeff's going to win or Mark's going to win. And but so let's say Jeff wins, then Mark would be the idiot because Mark was the only guy that didn't make it to the final thing because you went with both celebrities. Now it could be where you each get to go, but it's with the same celebrity, so one of the celebrities then looks like an asshole. It's the game within the game.
Was Password the same way where they switched?
Yes.
I think so.
Yes.
Password is so great. Why do they have to whisper
That was
it?
a great game.
What the fuck was the point of whispering it? Passwords. Password is...
It's written right there on the TV. Can't they see that?
I don't know if this... I gotta tell you.
That was
So, bringing up J.P. Morgan, is the Gong Show a game show or a variety show?
The Gong Show was the original America's Got Talent.
But they won money, so would that be a game show?
Would that be a game show? I don't think there was a game involved, so I don't think I would.
Was the Gong Show had the unknown comic, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's like, hey, what's in the bag, Dad?
Hey, Chucky, baby.
Hey, Chucky,
And
what's in the bag,
Mean
Dad?
Gene, the dancing machine.
Yeah, I think Chuck Barris.
He was.
Anesthetized.
We were talking about Coke earlier.
Yeah.
He was.
Chuck. Yeah, Juicy J.P. Morgan. So she was on that. Was she not also on Match Game?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
She always wore them fucked
What
up
was
hats.
her deal? There's those celebrities that only wound up on
Brett,
Love Boat and a game show.
like Match Game, Brett
Summers.
Summers.
But she was married to fucking the guy that created all those shows.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Jack London or something? No, that's
Was it something
Streets of
Schwartz?
San Francisco,
It
right?
was something Schwartz.
There was a Sidney Schwartz, but
Sydney.
Oh, I was thinking Jack Lord, Hawaii 5-0.
what did I say?
Hoi
Jack London.
Jack London. Who's he?
He wrote the book.
I'll just stop you right there. I don't.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
you're
fucking
way
know.
too smart for us, Mark. I can't.
Mark with his
Call of the Wild.
book reading. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was that the one where
Wasn't
in the
that with,
movie Eddie Vedder sang the theme song, or did the soundtrack?
No, that's the old. It's from the viewpoint of the wolf. That
wasn't Mutual
Oh.
Omaha's Wild Kingdom, was it?
Oh, how have you never talked about that? Talk about a great game show. While Jim wrestles the anaconda, let me tell you about why he should have better insurance. He's going to die out here.
No,
That was a good show.
They would have Winston cigarette commercials in that show.
Oh my gosh. What the fuck? What am I looking up here? Jack London? Jack
Lord. I don't know.
Jack
Dick York?
but just make it
Dick
Jack.
Sargent?
Why did that was always
Brett Summers.
Charles Nelson Riley, who was funny, but
I
what-
think I don't want to go out on a limb, but I think Brett Summers drank occasionally.
I think they were. Some of them were.
Her and Richard were drunk.
Brett
the
Summers
whole time they
still
were on that
alive. Oh no. Whoops.
show. Man, she'd be like 116.
Sorry. She died in 2007. She was married to Jack Klugman.
No,
What?
oh,
No way.
Wow.
I knew
thought
that.
he was associated with game shows or something, but that would be a cool couple. They were like the same person.
Oh,
Did
I
you
think-
ever watch
I think that would be an odd couple.
Tattletales?
Tattletales?
Oh yeah,
Where that guy, it was couples, and one would be on the video screen and the other would be sitting behind on the headphones, and then they would send them away and ask them questions, and they would come back. Bert Convey was the host.
Bert Convey.
oh, you pulled that one right out of your hat.
I think he did Hollywood Squares for a while too, didn't he?
He might have.
Bert Convey. Yeah, there are like 6 game show hosts for my entire formative years.
I think he actually did the Newlywed Game for a while.
Could have been.
Could have been.
Oh wait, who is
Primarily Bob Eubanks.
who is the dating game?
Jim Lang. Who also did name that tune. Why? Why do I know this?
Was it really Jim Lang?
I feel like
That was
my
that
phone's
was
going to die here.
the dating game was Tinder back in the 70s.
Well, then you had coming
Well, but
up.
they had like famous people on it. Wasn't the fucking serial killer out of Seattle?
Yes.
He was on the dating game once.
And Andy Kaufman was on there.
No way. Was he? Really?
I
yeah,
believe so.
there are a lot of celebrities around there. It's kind of like an acting gig, you know?
Yeah.
It's like okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
and then you had
My
the
brain just ain't working. What am I looking up?
dating game, but The 2 and 2 guy.
Bert Convy, Jim Lang.
Who was the 2 and 2?
Back in 2 and 2. Chuck Woolery.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Love
what was
Connection.
it? Love Connection.
We'll be
yeah.
back at 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
I think Jim Lang was from Minnesota to boot.
To boot? What are you talking about?
About.
Let's take a look.
How's it going, eh?
He was born in St. Paul, Minnesota in 1932. He is dead. He died in California. No one thinks you did it, Mark, so you don't have to go to the car wash on the way home. You can wait till morning.
Just so many game shows that some of them were really bad. Some of them were pretty good.
When they brought the television out and invented the game show, that's when they started dumbing down America.
What did I say Jim Lang was on? I said, name that tune.
Nothing,
And the
you never
dating
said
game.
name that.
Dating game.
I did say name that tune. Well, here's where he was in 1965. Oh, it says $100,000 name that tune. So anyway, I thought it was a $100,000 pyramid. I'm like, there's no fucking way it was that. So he was on Name That Tune. He was on Chance of a Lifetime, Bowling for Dollars.
Oh, Bowling for Dollars.
And then
I thought that was always a local show.
I did too. They probably had different versions of it. That was only on
Because you were bowling for like $73.
here. It was it was on
The
for
strike pot.
it was on for 1 year, and he was on the Bowling for Dollars 76 to 77 Los Angeles / Orange County version. So you're absolutely right. That feels like something like Marty O'Neill or Gene Okerlund would have done.
Right, yeah.
Okay, moving on. He was on Hollywood Connection, Bullseye, the ABC version of the Newlywed Game, and so you were right there, I think, because I thought it was Bob Eubanks, but maybe that was the CBS version. The short-lived shows including Spin-Off and Give and Take.
Don't know.
He also appeared as himself, Flegum, on the Bewitched, Laverne and Shirley, Super Mario Brothers, Super Show, Parker Lewis Can't Lose, and Moesha. I said that right, didn't I? He was a celebrity player on Scrabble and Hollywood Squares. Oh, he was just celebrity shit. All right. Can we do something where I'm going to look something up?
Oh, well, I'm going to bring up something about previous episode, if that's okay.
Fuck, why not at this point?
We were talking about Happy Days and the Laverne and Shirley crossover. Did you ever look that up? Not that you have to do it now.
But I also know I did the song wrong. It says Schlemiel, Schlemazo.
Hassan Pepper Incorporated.
Is that what it is?
Hassan Pfeffer Incorporated. I believe.
That works for me.
Shamil. Hassan Pfeffer Incorporated. Yeah, Hassan Pfeffer.
Hassan Pfeffer it is.
That's a thing.
A beer.
Is that what it is?
They worked at a beer company, so.
Yeah, but
What brewery they work at? I can tell you right now.
Haas and Pfeffer.
Shots.
no, it was Schatz Brewery.
Oh,
Hassan Pepper is like
Idiot.
Like
But did you even look up that? You were a big Happy Days.
I like Happy
aficionado.
Days. I believe you when you said the first season was Bill Haley in the Comets. And
Rock
then they
around the
literally
clock.
had Monday, Tuesday, Happy Days.
okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Hassan Pfeffer is a traditional Dutch and German stew made from marinated rabbit or hare.
Fuck, that sounds delish, huh, Mark? Can a Presbyterian eat rabbit?
I did have Lutefisk at the state fair.
See, that's one thing that should just be banned
That
on
is
the planet.
it's right there. There's so much wrong in that sentence.
You know what, though? There's so many people that absolutely love it.
December 4th of some year, that whenever this gets out, there is a at the place you took me for the first time for the fish fry.
The Lutheran Church.
We're not talking about that.
The Lutheran Church.
The Steinhaus?
What's that place?
No,
down
we
by-
went to the trophy.
What's
No,
the
we went to
joint?
Steinhaus. We didn't go to Trophy House.
What's the joint down by Coates?
Oh,
I've been to Trophy House. That's right by Dan's in New Trier. But we went to Vermilion. We went to see Gene, the
That's where
angry waiter. You've
That's
been
where
there, I think.
I've been there.
Yeah.
That's
oh!
awesome.
I thought that, looking
But,
online,
so was something happening at Trophy House though?
they're going to have a Lutefisk dinner.
December 5th.
Fuck, that's when
Fourth.
Oh, I got it.
Is there a little-
If it had been the 5th, I'd been there. I got a thing on the 4th. I got something.
Is your little asterisk say "eat before you come" because it's lutefisk?
But they actually
You'd love it.
they as one of the
I've had it.
And you didn't like it.
Oh God, no! It's the worst. No,
I had at Sons of Norway,
It's
at the
fish-
actual
it's
Sons of
fish
Norway
jelly.
house.
That's
you
just
would,
wrong.
You would think that
It's
they
wrong.
know how to make it there, but yeah, I don't know if I'd ever be.
I
that
just go
hungry
for the
there.
meatballs.
Did you have
That's
it
what-
with
always
the
got
sauce
fish meatballs.
or without? Just plain.
I think I had it just
Ours was
plain.
with drawn butter. That's how
I
they
think
serve
it had butter on it, and then I put like an inch of pepper on it just to disguise it. But it was
Oh,
the
you
texture.
can't. It's like doing a Jello shot, and it's wrong. It's a fish Jello shot, and it's wrong.
If you get over the smell and the texture, it's actually pretty good.
And the taste.
And the
Other than
taste.
that, it's damn
And the
good.
taste.
No,
and
the taste is not bad. Pinch your nose.
Smell. Let's see. What are the?
Why do you pinch your nose and you can't taste it?
Do you show up like with one of those things that chicks wear at the pool so they don't get water in their nose?
And not only that, but it's simply made with poison. Why would you ingest something like
Ah,
that?
a little lie's good for you.
Yeah.
Keeps the things clean out in your. It's like fiber.
Yeah, it's like eating Drano.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Modern game shows. Everything is a game show, it seems like now.
Well, they did some remakes of Match Game. They did remakes of Press Your Luck.
Well, they
But
do the
see-
celebrity version, and it's like these celebrities are so
They try too hard.
hollow. I mean, they're just they just be yourself.
Hey.
Well, it's just weird that you would think that like a guy that is a good actor doesn't necessarily mean that they're like at all spontaneous or
They
Right.
have to-
I think that the improv guys are. I assume everyone is as sharp and quick as like an improv guy, but they don't make any money in Hollywood. They just do improv shit.
Oh.
Well, there's a show. What's that show called?
Whose line is it anyway?
Yeah, is that it with Drew Carey and
Yeah.
Carrie was
another
the
guy
judge.
before
and-
him?
Oh God, that was hilarious.
Yeah, there's a few people like Ryan Stiles. I think is always on it.
Oh, yeah.
And I just don't know how much.
Oh,
of
the
that
guy
is
from
Drew Carey show.
the guy who does the new game show. That's
Very
help me,
good, terrific.
help me. What am I thinking?
Oh yeah, I've seen that one. It sucks. It's a
Oh, Wayne Brady.
Yeah. He's on there, for sure.
What's he on now? He does a game show
he does like one of these talent shows, doesn't he?
No, he does a really stupid game show.
where they come down. You can either have the box
Oh no, he's the
or
person.
the
he's,
money.
Oh,
and
let's
they
make a
dr-
deal.
Let's make a deal.
That was a good show.
Yeah,
Monty
but he
Hall.
does a remake, and I think it's still on.
So I reference that to this day when I see somebody like looking for something in their purse, and there's I think just all kinds of shit in it. I go, I'll give you $100 for a twist tie. And they're like,
Oh, I got one
"What
right
are you
here."
talking about?" So, but that was like the most random thing
Yes.
where he was just like, it was kind of like he was like
Who was that host?
fucking with people.
Monty
Oh.
Hall.
Monty Hall.
Oh no, yeah, it was totally Monty Hall. I could see him. He was cool. He was
I
like,
could see him.
no, he was
Get away
such
from
a-
the light, Jim.
He was very much. He's right there. He looks glorious.
He has wings.
Have you seen Blue? No, that was a fun show.
Yeah, but you didn't want to be the guy that got zonked.
I didn't watch it too much. I didn't care for it.
It was
I
simple.
watched it a lot.
Like I said, when they invented
You got
game
three
shows, they started
things.
dumbing down America.
You got the box, you got the curtain, and then you had the little thing there on the TV tray up there.
Yeah.
That was the. What was it called? A clunker or
A zonk.
a zonk?
Yep.
Yeah.
Or they open up the curtain and it's someone on a donkey.
Yeah.
Brr.
Yeah. Is that the donkey or the? It's not.
No,
I thought
hey.
it went wah wah wah.
But no animals were hurt during the filming of that episode.
Well, you don't know that. That donkey had got a workout. Monty had a rider. Not like that. In his contract. he would just remember. I can't. I feel like I want to say something to repeat something I heard on a different podcast, but that's not. It's poor form. So I'll do it anyway.
I would fail at that game.
If you, after you've listened to every episode of TheAscertainers, and this might be episode 650 by now, go check out Garage Logic. It's a local Minnesota group, and Joe Souchere. And they're just, if you like this, they are about 1,000 times better than us.
They
But if you
referenced
don't like
us
this-
the other day.
What's that?
Garage Logic said, if you like us, go listen to the
Check out the. Oh, I
Ascertainers.
remember hearing that. Thanks for the shout out, Garage. But
Never
the guy was
happened,
doing it.
I'm going to step in here because
Jeff said, Jeff has to. Jeff's a charter member. He pays them money.
I exchange an occasional email with that show, and it's
Tell him to
amazing.
send him the link. Well, not this
Well,
one. Maybe a better episode, but not this one.
It's garagelogic.com. We're not getting any plug for it. I'll probably get arrested for saying it, but it's
All right.
you can get the app on your phone, and you can become what they call you can listen for free to the previous podcasts. But if you're a town council member, which is just a subscription to the service, $10 a month or $100 a year, you get to hear the preamble before the show, and then when they break for commercial, and it's literally it's just hilarious.
How do we get on that train? Because I don't think we're getting anything for this.
I know. Well, no, it was.
Well, I guess the news.
I heard something one of the funniest things I've heard on a podcast in quite some time. Yes, including ours.
Is this the one we shared earlier?
Yeah. So the guy's doing a news story, and there's like 5 guys, right? I mean, they just kind of all chime in whenever they got something to say.
But Joe's he's driving the bus.
Yeah. Okay. Why don't you get your tongue out of fucking Joe Souchere's ear, and we'll just go on it. You're a very big shill for that shit. Look how mad he is right now. Joe's running the show.
Continue on.
You look. I think I've struck a nerve.
You were in the middle of one of the funnier things you've heard.
I think that's why I fucking had to take a shot at you because I was getting momentum. So they're doing a news story, and the guy says it was about a guy who got arrested for having sex with a dog, and the guy goes, having sex with his 3-year-old German Shepherd, and then another voice pops in and goes, that's 21 in dog years. That was very funny. We don't. Why can't we have nice things?
I didn't find that humorous at all.
Oh my God, Mark!
Well, yeah,
Mark,
because
are you shitting me? I laughed my ass off. That's
It's
Mark likes a
underage
little
dog.
older dog. That's all. He thinks it's wrong to.
you obviously don't watch enough animal porn to enjoy that show.
Oh my! Oh, Mark knows his way around the donkey show. Don't you? And for anyone who's ever seen Clerks 2, ooh, cake. Anyway, that's. Have you seen Clerks 2?
No, I haven't seen Clerks 1. I think we covered that before.
It was a.
Why would you want
Yeah.
to?
Spoiler alert. There's a donkey show in Clerks 2. And Kinky Kelly, they thought they were getting some woman named Kinky Kelly. Well, it turns out it's a guy. He goes, Kelly could be a guy's name too. Anyway, and he's the guy that takes care of the donkey.
Thanks.
But while he's doing it, he realizes there's cake, and he's like, ooh, cake. Cinematic gold.
Thanks
and I promised I wouldn't do that anymore where I do a whole thing.
Thanks.
But
for
you
sharing.
did.
Something.
Can't help yourself.
This must not be episode number 650 because you think I'd be better by now.
Yeah. All right. You know, we had fun, but we need to wrap this up. And I got to get away from these two because they're...
no worries. I'm gone in the morning. I have a date.
We might be burying you in the back tonight, so...
Ooh, freezing. He'll want to be out in the morning anyway.
Welcome home.
All right, thanks a lot for listening. TheAscertainers at gmail.com if you want to tell us how to do better, because we know we can. We'd actually, you know what, I forgot to mention, we did get some good feedback from...
Another listener, yeah.
We'll talk about that in the next episode, probably.
And thank you again, Jeff, for being on.
Oh, absolutely. It's fun.
It's always fun when you're on.
It's like hanging out with a couple guys in the garage just shooting the shit. So
Yeah.
Ooh, catchy title. We should...
Goodbye.